Hey everybody, and welcome to another MMOFTW here on Sunday, December 7th. Sorry this one's a day late, but it's a holiday season and all, so there's always family stuff going on. But I'm back this week, and here is your week in news for MMOs, right? Okay, so starting off, Elder Scrolls Online, the game that could. Everybody was kind of disappointed when it came out, but slowly and steadily, the people at ZeniMax Online Studios have been listening and adding some amazing systems at sort of breakneck pace. And this week, Matt Fyror released his latest Road Ahead article, which talks not only about Update 6, their largest update, heading to the PTS in January with extensive testing planned, but also they've got some news on the console versions. That's right, the console versions of ESO are being very, very, very focused upon right now by ZeniMax, and both versions will be released at a point in time when the Justice and Champion systems can be included, so at this point there is no firm release window. However, Matt says to stay tuned for news about those versions very early in 2015, along with Update 6, which has all the cool new animations, the new champion system, the new justice system, all that stuff. It's going to basically change the entirety of the game as we know it, especially at the end game for Elder Scrolls Online, sometime in early 2015. So keep your eyes out for that. We'll have some more news, obviously, in our weekly ESO column as it's available. And in Hearthstone news, Goblins vs. Gnome cards will be available on December 9th in Europe, Korea, Taiwan, and China. December 8th in the Americas. You'll be able to purchase them via packs, crafting them with dust, or earn in the arena. And it's a whole new expansion. You'll really kind of shake up everything in the meta in Hearthstone. So if you've had a chance, there was sort of a preview weekend this weekend in the arena only, but the entire expansion itself will be going live on December 8th for Americas across all platforms, and then December 9th for everybody else. So should be interesting to watch the streams and the tournaments as they heat up next week for Hearthstone, Goblins vs. Gnomes. And in Marvel Heroes news, it's been announced that Magneto is going to be the second playable villain. That's right, Magneto. Dude, seriously, Magneto is probably going to be one of the most kick-ass characters in that game. If you're a fan of Marvel Heroes, you want to head on over to MMORPG.com to read about the new Magneto bundle and all the powers, and there's even a trailer, which we're showing you bits of right now, actually. So it's pretty sweet. He is going to be, when I say going to be the second playable villain, he is the second playable villain, and he's available now. We actually have a giveaway coming up for the Magneto Hero Bundle next week, so keep your eyes out for that too. And in Black Desert news, we just recently learned that Black Desert will be coming to the US in 2015, which is earlier than anybody expected it, because Dom Communications has opened a US office here to take care of just that. And with that news, that means the Korean beta for Black Desert, the open beta, will begin on December 17th. The client, you can download the client if you can, figure out a way to have a Korean account, which I'm sure you can figure out. It's not too hard. We did it for ArcAge. You guys just figure that one out yourselves here. I won't tell you how. But you'll be able to download the client on December 10th, which is next week, and then you'll be able to create your characters from the 12th to the 15th, and then the open beta itself will be kicking off on December 17th. It's a free-to-play game, so open beta is as good as launch in Korea. So you'll be able to get a taste of Black Desert and what it all means, and whether or not it's something we should look forward to here in the West very, very soon. And last but not least, the Shards Online team, fresh off of a successful Kickstarter, is working on plenty of videos detailing the game's systems, and there's one, which you're watching right now, with designer Logris. His name's Bruce, actually, but he goes by Logris, talking about the crafting discussion and the crafting system. It's really, really cool. You'll be able to improve items long after you've created them and keep working on them, and it's not just create something and then use it and throw it away when you improve something better. You'll actually be able to improve that with crafting itself, a lot like the old Ultima systems. It's not like you have to make something and then you out-level it, because the system, the entire leveling system in Shards Online is going to be skill-based and not just, oh, I'm level 90 out of 100. You'll actually level up individual traits and abilities and skills and paths and things like that. So it makes sense that crafting would be useful long into that leveling process. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this week. As you can tell, I'm still dealing with a bit of a stuffy nose here. My whole family's kind of sick, too, this weekend, so it's been kind of fun. Been a fun few days over here, but we're still delivering you the news, as always. Stay tuned next week. We've got some cool stuff coming up this current week, so I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about right as we head around towards Christmas. As always, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Google at MMORPG.com without the dot. I'm Bill Murphy. You can follow me on Twitter at TheBillMurphy. And remember, don't let a bad pug get you down.